Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. Right, let's have a look. There's some people already here. Hey, there's William's Lounge Area. Now, William's Lounge Area is like a young Callum's Corner, from what I can gather. You should probably go check him out. Right, who else is here? Eisen's Psych. Right, hey up. Who else is here? Hey up from Conway is Tetley Ever Ready. Tetley Ever Ready. Wow, that was a mouthful. Hussein Sherez is saying C to the A up. C to the A up. That is my grind name. Yeah, there is more music coming your way soon. I've been working on, first of all, a new parody track, and second of all, a grime send. Yeah, that's going to be exciting for you guys. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a little stream, just the usual stuff, me chatting away at you guys. Probably pretty boring, don't feel like you have to stay. But if you are here, that's awesome. And if you've got any issues, any problems, please do just put them in the chat and I'll see if I can help you. Agony Uncle. Callum the Agony Uncle. Right, what else is going on in the chat? Gosh, it's difficult to catch up. Difficult to catch up with all of this. Right. Let's have a little look. Hey, up from Surrey says Faulty Socket UK. Whereabouts are you in Surrey? I'm interested. I did live there for a little while in Red Hill. Hey, up from Bolton says Brad Owens. You guys are coming up this year and we are going down. Not great times. Not great times. Sam Ward says, hey, up from Florida. Now, I'm not always believing all these people from these exotic locations, but if you are in Florida, then I'm jealous of you. Someone says they've run over their friend's cat. Should they tell them? I mean, it depends on a lot of things, how attached to the cat they were. I mean, whether it was just an accident or not, you're probably best with honesty, just being the policy. But if there is some reason you think they're going to act really badly to it, maybe you could just claim you found the cat and someone else had run him over. That way, they know the cat's been run over, but they're not associating the death with you. Probably a little bit dishonest, but sometimes you've got to. What else is going on? Aaron Smith, hey up. Alex Cheeseburger, he's in Twickenham. Brown Stick says they're in Canada. That's awesome if you are. What else is going on here? Oh, I'm not doing the whole bloody crisp thing again. Can't wait till I'm at 100k, says Kel Plays. Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? Getting really close now. Less than 1,000 subscribers to go. I literally cannot believe that. Literally, I'm in disbelief that I might have 100,000 subscribers. Apparently you get some kind of like little plaque from YouTube, a little kind of silver play button. That would be awesome. I'm getting rid of this, but you can't see it. I'm sitting on a massive sofa at the moment, but I'm getting rid of this over the next few days. And I'm installing myself properly in this corner. Gonna have a nice shelf behind me with my little plaques and stuff, some little fan art and stuff. Oh, I'm setting up a PO box as well. That will be done over the next couple of days, so you guys can send me weird and random stuff. It'll be interesting. Right, what else is happening? I'm not going to send for Stormzy. That's madness. Stormzy's my bloody G. Sorry about that. I'm just replenishing my fluids. You got to stay hydrated. A little bit of Ribena. Right, Lazy Sweet. Say A up to Josh Logan and Adam. There you go. Josh Logan and Adam. A up. My job is a care assistant. Yeah, I work as a care assistant. I've been doing part-time hours recently, just so I could do a little bit more YouTubing. But I'm probably going to go back full-time again soon because I don't know whether you know about it, but YouTube ad revenues they're just gone, basically. I've actually made a video about it, like a serious sit down and talk. I don't know whether to publish it or not, though, because I don't normally talk about stuff like that. But I'm actually worried for a lot of YouTubers who are my friends who do it full-time for a job. They're in trouble. They're in absolute trouble. I feel terrible for them. People who've got commitments, who do YouTube for a job, and the money's just not coming in now. I know a lot of them are really worried. Hey, Boris! Just Boris, hey up. Hey up, Tegan. Right, Got to catch up with these chat messages. Apparently I can slow it down somehow. I wish I bloody knew how. I think that's only when you're doing it on a computer you can slow it down. What's my favourite side from the chippy, says Sam Moffat. Well, look, Sam, I'm not a massive fan of fish, to be honest with you. So when I go to the chippy, what I like to get is large chips. I like a spam fritter or a battered sausage. And I like either mushy peas or ideally, and not many chippies do it, I like a pea fritter. Absolutely delicious. What else is going on? Gosh, there's so many messages so quickly. So Cameron Wright is saying, how do you pull? Just be yourself, Cameron. Just be yourself. There's no point trying to be anything else. Just be confident in who you are. Make lots of eye contact. Chat to them. Ask them questions. If it's going to happen, it will happen. You can't force it, to be honest with you. That's just wrong. Levi YouTube. Hey up. Hey up from Trowbridge, where all the druggies live, do they? Did the Jamaica flakes ever take off? Well, I've never kind of pushed them as a commercial venture, but I'm still enjoying the bloody Jamaica flakes, and hopefully a few of you guys are as well. Yeah, Newcastle have been promoted. Good job for them. There we go. There's Tegan again. Hey up, Tegan. Creepy hey. Hey up. Shout out for Adam Bull. Because I'm Holly, apparently I follow you on Twitter. No problem, you don't have to thank me. Thank you for following me, subscribing if you do, and watching. I owe you guys everything. I'm always more than happy to follow people on Twitter. If I don't, just get at me. Just, at me a few times. It's at CallumAdams69. What else is good? I can't do a backflip. I'm doing this on my bloody tablet. I've got to hold it. Although I am trying to set up some kind of, it's called XSplit Broadcaster, so I can do live streams from my desktop. And then I can play some games for you guys and do some few different things. We could do a little bit of, a little bit of everything if I'm on my desktop. Walter Mazzari, in or out? He's got to be out. He's done worse than Paulo Sousa. There seems to be no established style of play. I think Watford could do better than him. Hey, Denver Randall says, A up from the Isle of Wight. A up to the Isle of Wight. I'm going to be doing a trip there again next month. Callum on tour. It's going to be great. Ribena is the best drink. Absolutely gorgeous. Whoever said that. Cyril Fidgis. Yeah, bloody love Ribena. Oh, come on. You're not from Nigeria. Come on. You're all tricking me now, seeing you from all these faraway places. Boris, you are in bloody New Zealand, I know that. Oh, that's just weird. Mine Weeb says, finger my cat's anus and then shove your fingers up my arse. Christ, why would you want to finger a cat's anus? And then why would you want a cat's poopy finger up your bum? Yeah, that's just beyond me, all of that. Declan Hill, how are you doing? A Up, someone called A Up has donated £2 and said doesn't do another food review. Happily, firstly, thank you for the donation. And what kind of food would you like me to review? I think of myself as a great reviewer, and I do need to do some more of them. There we go. Darren Leake, if I pronounced that right, or Lake, I don't know. Darren, you've been shouted out. Right. Is this a username? Is saying, how do I stop my brother being a spasmoid? I mean, it all depends on how much of a spasmoid they are being. But I would suggest maybe just letting him know that you're capable of physically dominating him. Use some of my self-defense moves on him. Once he knows that you are capable of physically dominating him, he's going to not be so much of a spasmoid to you. Cold squash. Always cold squash. Hey, Callum Lee says, hey, up from Blackburn. Oh, my place of birth. I remember it from, the Ribble Valley was where I was born. No, I'm not talking about how big my penis is. It's just weird. Yeah, I am very much still thinking of getting a dog. What's my favourite swear? I try not to swear on here. I am quite a naturally sweary person, to be honest with you. They flow out of my mouth. But I'm very careful not to swear on my YouTube. So for that reason, I can't really tell you what my favourite swear is. Ooh, what did I see there? A up from Ride on the Isle of Wight. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. I bloody love the Isle of Wight. It's such an awesome place. I cannot wait to get back there next month. Plymouth. Yeah, the diet's going quite well, actually. I've lost nearly half a stone. I'm pretty pleased with myself. Send for Will N.E. Are you mad? I'm friends with Will now. I'm not going to send for him. Well, maybe I will send for him. I don't know. Let's not rule anything out, actually. I'm speaking hastily there. It would be quite funny to send for Will, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Spain, Spain, says someone. 100k, someone keeps saying. Yeah, it's getting closer and closer. I'm very excited. Hey, the Codys. Hey up, mate. How are you doing? Another guy who is a YouTuber and not 15 years old. So it's quite nice to have someone, I don't want to say a similar age. I don't want to offend him. He might not be 35 like me. He might be only 28, but he's definitely older than 15. So it's nice to have another mature YouTuber in the chat. And how fast is this chat, the Codys? It's bloody mental, isn't it? Absolutely, you can get a Sherwood out. What he's done to bloody Swindon Town is a disgrace. Sherwood out. And he's a Blackburn legend, you know what I mean? He captained us to the title, but I can still say what he's done to Swindon is not good. If I got £1 million, what would I do with it? To be honest with you, I'd carry on just doing what I'm doing. I like my job. Actually, no. What I would do is take a year off work and I would just travel the whole of the world and I would vlog it all for you. I would take you guys with me and I would have new and interesting experiences in all these different countries, the States. I'd like to road trip all over it, New Zealand, Australia. I'd just like to go everywhere, explore the countries, review the different countries, go out and about and do streams and stuff, upgrade my equipment. Yeah, it would be fun. What else is happening here? CSGO, someone's saying. I don't really know about it. A up from Canada. Whereabouts in Canada are you? One of my favourite authors is from Canada. Or is he, actually? I don't know. John Irvine. I think he was born in Canada. But now I'm thinking maybe it was just New England in America. I don't know. I think it was Canada. A1 Streetwear says he's lost a load of money gambling. How do you cope with the losses? Well, you've just got to suck it up, A1 Streetwear. You've just got to suck it up. You've made this stupid decision to gamble all your money away. Stop gambling and you just got to get through the next few weeks until you've got money again. Just live on muesli or something. You've got to pay the price. You do the crime, you do the time. Is there anyone else in my family that does YouTube? My cousin, Gregory, does YouTube. My sister opened a channel and uploaded a couple of rubbish videos of her trying to prank me. But she's so stupid, she doesn't even know how to tag or anything. She's just... I'm not going to tell you her channel name, but it bears no relation to me, so no one's been able to find it. She's just an idiot. Alan Shearer's better at Newcastle. Now look, he was a Newcastle legend, but he scored 138 goals in 160 games for Blackburn. He scored 150 goals in 260 odd games for Newcastle. He was the better player at Blackburn. His goals to games ratio was massively superior, almost twice as good. He was one of the best players in the world when he was at Blackburn. He went to Newcastle and for a while he was just as good a player. And then he did his cruciate ligaments again. He did his knee again. And although he was still a wonderful player, he lost about a yard of pace and he wasn't quite as explosive as he was. He did better at Blackburn. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but he did. You just look at his goals to games ratio. It was far superior at Blackburn. Plus he won silverware. He won the league. I'm not saying he didn't enjoy his time at Newcastle. Probably more because it was a team he supported, but he wasn't better there. Yeah, I've got lots of big plans for when I do hit 100k. If I hit it, you know, knock on wood. I've got a special little dance mocking all... Well, I can't tell you too much, but yeah, you'll love it. You will love it. Favourite filling in a sandwich? Oh, it's hard to look past a good old-fashioned egg mayonnaise, but then I do love cheese as well, a good cheese and onion sarnie. Or as you know, bacon, a bacon sandwich. Bloody love them. Tom Smith says he has a question for me. Well, ask a question, Tom. It's no good just telling me you've got one. The chances of me seeing your question now are quite slim. Amelia had cheese for brunch. Oh, brunch. That sounds very sophisticated. I love a good brunch, though. Someone says, would I rob a bank? Probably not, to be honest with you. I mean, it's hard to say unless you're in that absolutely desperate situation, you know, that some people are. But I don't think I would rob a bank. Now, that's not to say that I would not commit a crime, because I believe in the law of the jungle. You know, if someone attacked me, I wouldn't go to the police. It would be an eye for an eye. However, I don't think I'd just go and steal from people. Hey, look, there we go. Jack Holmes, Callum, mate. My school is in Dorking, and I love when you're in Leatherhead. Jack Holmes, are you at the Ashstead School by any chance? I had my worst ever job at the Ashstead School. I worked there for one day. I must tell you about it at some time. But I know Dorking well, and hopefully you are at Ashstead. Who was that? Jack Holmes. Yeah. Or Dixon says, how do I stop my six-fingered friend from Burnley from being a spasmoid? It's literally impossible. People from Burnley, now I don't want to massively generalise, but yeah, Burnley is almost entirely jam-packed full of inbred spasmoids. They are known as the Dingles, and there's a good reason for that. It's a reference to Emmerdale Farm. People from Burnley are the Dingles. Ugh. Ugh, it revolts me, the town of Burnley. Absolutely pathetic. Williams Lounge Area. I've already given you a shout out. Williams Lounge Area. Royalty Gamer. My arse are you in Brazil? You're just trying to trick me now. I'll tell you what though. Brazil, Rio de Janeiro is one of the places I'd love to go. Right. People are asking if Blackburn will stay up. No, we're not going to. We're really not going to now. I need to have my say on that at some point. I'll probably flip my nut when we actually get relegated. True Geordie style. Kinder Eggs are nice. Yeah, they're bloody lovely. I love a Kinder Egg. Someone's telling me they're going to get anally bummed by their nan if I don't say, excuse me, lads, have you got any crisps? There you go, I've said it. Tell your nan to back off. Rape is never acceptable. Someone just says, Memulus. Yep, I mean, Memulus is awesome. I really like him. Funny videos. Wagwan Pifting, what's your BBM, Pim? Leafy is her, Leafy is here, says Aop from Australia. I'm not a big Leafy fan. I'm not a fan of Leafy at all, if I'm honest with you. Do I have any tattoos? No. Now, I did want to get a tattoo when I was younger, but there's been this explosion of people getting tattoos now, and it seems almost rarer to not have a tattoo, so I haven't got one. But I tell you what, no, I'm too close to 100k now to do it. I was going to say, you guys can choose a tattoo for me when I reach 100k. Oh, screw it. Go on, let's put that out there. Let's put that out there. You guys, if I do hit 100k, can choose a very small tattoo for me to have somewhere. On my buttocks, say, so it's quite hidden. There you go. Let's put that out there. If I do hit 100k, I'll put a poll out on Twitter. Comment on the bloody video and let me know what the options should be. And you guys can choose a small tattoo for me to have on my buttocks. Hey, Harry Donovan in Darwin. Good lad, good lad. You're not in North Korea. Don't make me laugh. Someone just says penis. There's Jay Cartwright. Oh, no, I'm not getting a Tic Tac tattooed on my anus, on my buttocks. That's not happening. Maybe something like Aop or Callum's Corner. Oh, don't choose a Tic Tac. Leafy said he's sub to me. Leafy isn't sub to me. Leafy's never said that. It would be funny if he was, though, wouldn't it? Freddie's saying Dorkin. IX Manoni? I don't know. It looks like Vincent Manoni, the way he's... Oh, I can't even pronounce it. You said you watched all my videos, then you're a legend if you have. You're not in North Korea. Do you know why I know you're not in North Korea? I don't think they've even got bloody access to YouTube. They're such a kind of dictatorship. Lack of freedom of information. Dance video celebration. Yeah, that is one of my planned celebration videos for my 100k. It's going to be I'm going to make fun of the whole Tic Tac thing. I'm going to paint my face as a Tic Tac and I'm going to do an interpretive dance about my time on YouTube as part of my celebrations. It's going to be basically a week-long celebration if I hit 100k, and I want all of you involved. I'm not from Leatherhead, no. I was born in Blackburn, moved down to the Isle of Wight as a young lad, lived there till a teenager. When my parents split up, I moved with my mum to Redhill in Surrey for a few years. And then I moved out, obviously, went off up to London, trained to be a nurse and stuff, did a few different jobs. And then I ended up moving back to Bristol where my mum was to care for her. Dan King, shout it out. Rian Nolan, up from Denmark. Who is the biggest spasmoid? Well, anyone who's watched my most recent videos will know that David Cameron ranks very highly on my spasmoid list at the moment. But I'd have to give more thought to name the actual biggest spasmoid. What else is happening? Pull my trousers down. Do me a favour. Send for Skepta. Not going to happen. They do have dingle disease. Bloody Burnley. Finn, yeah, I live in Bristol. I'm not from Bristol, but I do live in Bristol. In the Staple Hill area. Not talking about my bloody penis. I've never injected marijuana. No. Can you even inject it? I'm pretty sure you can't. It's one of those that you just smoke, I think, or I don't know, maybe you can snort it. I don't know. Never been into the drug scene myself. Do I watch Better Call Saul? Yeah, I do watch Better Call Saul, but don't tell me anything about it because I haven't watched any of the latest ones. Who do I prefer, Morgs or Will and E? Is there a contest? Will and E, he's my boy. Morgs is a little spasmoid clickbaiting. I won't say anything rude. A little spasmoid clickbaiting Bono, shall we say. Dylan Siddle. There you go. Quick shout out. I don't understand the chat. I have to press this button to get back to the bottom. Are you doing any more badges? I can do more badges. Do you guys want more badges? It's quite a lot of effort. But if you guys want them, I will do another badge release. I haven't done any for ages. So let me know if you want them and I will sort some badges out. Obviously, there'll be the deluxe, not a spasmoid one. And I'll also do a couple of little funny ones as well. Do I think Man United will get top 4? Yes, I do. I do think they will. I think Man City will drop out and Man United will get it. Just because Mourinho has built a more efficient team. I'm not solving any problems, you're quite right. But no one's given me any questions that I can solve. Hey up, I'm Callum's Corner and I'm from Bristol. That's for Ben P. Greg Payne is a spasmoid. That's from Will Gale. No, you can't use my head as a dildo. For one thing, I wouldn't be able to breathe. And for the second thing, my head's quite big. That's going to be quite painful, isn't it? Excuse me, mate, have you got any crisps is a tattoo suggestion. Not one that I'm massively keen on. Oh, God, I still haven't done my Michael Jackson video. I need to get on that. He's a legend. It links quite closely in with my Illuminati video that I need to do as well. Accepted PSN request. Yes, I need to get onto my PlayStation. I keep forgetting. I haven't been on it for ages. I will get on there and I'll accept all your requests. Sonny Dragon. There you go. General election. Yes, I'm voting Labour. Absolutely. Do I hate rugby? No, I don't hate it. I love football. I don't have a massive love for rugby in terms of watching it, but I always used to enjoy it when I played it. I've never voted UKIP. I'm not against immigration, to be honest with you. I had an issue working with someone who couldn't speak English yesterday just because they're providing a poor level of service. When you're caring for really old people, they should be able to speak English. But no, I don't vote UKIP. What should you have for tea, says Tea Time Ghoul. Well, it's quite late now, so you're probably going to have something simple. Personally, a good simple one for me is chips, beans, and chicken Kiev. Why am I celebrating? That's an interesting question. Someone says, I thought you didn't care about subs while you're celebrating. You're quite right. I have always said that. Hold on, I need a drink. I don't know. I don't know why it's come to mean more to me now as I approach 100k. I think it's just because it's such a big landmark. And for a channel like mine that kind of doesn't promote itself or, I mean, look, it's just me chatting to you in front of a camera. I think it's quite a big achievement to be hitting 100k. And plus, mainly, I've got these celebration videos that I've had going around my mind for ages that I really want to release. So that's probably the main reason for it. Jack Tate. Of course you can have a shout out. Will you milk me, says Callum Findlay. How the hell am I going to milk you? You're a bloke. I mean, you've got tiny little nipples. I'm not going to be able to milk you, am I? Sounds like some kind of homoerotic fetish you got going on there. Right, Harry HR is saying, please beat us. He's a Villa fan. He's going to the game in a Blackburn shirt because they want Birmingham to go down. Please, Harry, just let us win. I would love for Birmingham to go down and for us to stay up. Sadly, I don't think it's going to happen, but am I African, says the Casper. Do I look African? Of course I'm not bloody African. Oh, that's an interesting question. Why would you want to vote for a piece of wet lettuce called Jeremy Corbyn? Well, if you actually listen to the bloke speak, he actually does speak quite a lot of sense. And when I say listen to him speak, I don't mean read interviews that the mainstream media have kind of published and stuff. But to be honest with you, I'm voting for the party rather than the man himself. I could never, ever bring myself to vote for the Tories. Ugh. Sam Harrow is a spasmoid. Say it loud. That's a request. Am I a terrorist? No, I'm bloody not. Just reading these. Yeah, I wish... it's hard to tell people to slow down, isn't it? Because everyone wants to have their comment read. Everyone wants to say their bit, but it's very difficult. Hey, Jack Holmes lives in Redhill and Reigate. Absolute legend, Jack. That is where I spent a fair bit of my teenage years. I do like Reigate, although there's very, very little pubs left there. I used to love going out there when I was a teenager. Some great pubs. It's just full of restaurants now, isn't it? Reigate has turned very bourgeoisie. Although it is still a nice little town. Will, you've been shouted out. Someone's asking what qualifications you need to be a carer. Depends what kind of carer you want to be honest with you. You can be a very basic carer with pretty much no qualifications. It's more about the kind of person that you are. I do more complex care. I did actually go and do a nursing degree. I specialise in palliative care, so I work mainly with people who are actually dying. So you need a lot more qualifications to do that because I do harder stuff, do you know what I mean? Well, not harder stuff, just more complicated stuff. How do I donate money? I really don't know. I just know there's something called Super Chat that people put money in and then their message comes up really prominently for me. That's as much as I know. I'm not a good YouTuber, I'm not going to lie to you. Lewis is saying his mum tried to throw away his boppet. How? Your mum needs to get her priorities straight. Do not let her throw your boppet out. Tell her to come have words with me. I'll tell her how good a boppet is. Will Anthony Joshua win on Saturday? Firstly, I'm really, really looking forward to this fight. More than I have for any kind of boxing for a long time. And yes, I do believe he will win. Yeah. Someone's telling me to go faster. Well, if that's what you want, right, let's try and read these messages in real time. Callum, I have crippling depression. Callum's Gladiators. Opinion on Mowbray. I love you, Cal. Callum, any tips for advising my GCSEs? Give me anal pleasure, erotic moans. Are you disabled? You're a great YouTuber. Can you collaborate with me? I'm from Blackburn, will he reply? This boy called Matthew Nelson attacked me and can he make a video on it? Oh, I can't even do it. I cannot keep up with it. And I'm not giving people the attention they deserve. Firstly, no, I'm not going to give you bloody anal pleasure. Opinions on Mowbray. He's done a tough job really well. I wish you'd been in charge all season. We wouldn't be going down. No, I'm not bloody disabled. Can you collaborate with me? I don't know, Will. Send me a link to your channel. I'll have a look at your stuff and see if it's appropriate. This boy called Matthew Nelson attacked me. Can you make a video on how to defend yourself against smaller opponents? Oh, what a great shout that is, Trend Spark. I've never done a self-defense video on smaller opponents. Yeah, I will do that. I will make that happen for you. Amy Heller is a spasmoid, says Callum Jameson. What is it with people with a name bloody Amy and being spasmoids? Especially spout the hoity-toity AIMEE way. Ridiculous. What did I get in my GCSEs? Someone asked me this the other night. I passed them all, A to C, apart from French, in which I got a D. I got my best results in history, though. I was very, very good at history. Best striker in the Premiership at the moment is a toss-up between Harry Kane and Aguero. Costa's not far behind as well. Because I'm Holly. Yeah, go kill your brother if he's calling me a tic-tac. What a spasmoid. Wedgster64, you are acknowledged. Right, what else is happening? Oh, people with this bloody packet of crisps thing. Crazy. Gosh, we've been streaming for half an hour. How do you guys watch this? It must be so boring for you. I'd love to come to Ireland. I'd love to come to Ireland. There's so many places I want to go. And to be honest with you, I was thinking it was going to happen pretty soon. But now the arse has fallen out of YouTube in terms of ad revenues. It's probably going to take me a little bit longer to get around to all these places. Never mind. There's no rush. The life is good, thank you very much. So yeah, I have recorded a video about these YouTube revenues just because I'm worried about a few of my mates on YouTube. I still don't know whether to publicise it or not. I've got it uploaded, it's just unlisted at the moment. It's a serious video talking about a serious issue, but I don't know whether it's just a bit boring. I only normally make videos about me and my life. But I might publish it. It's still just me sitting there and chatting at a camera. There we go. Right. Nathan Tully is a spasmoid. Eddie is awesome, although he's pretty grumpy when he was here the other day. His little teeth in. Oh, Scott McGowan, I'm really, really sorry your dog died. There's nothing sadder than pets dying. I had a beautiful golden retriever named Simba because he was like a lion. I had to put down because he had leukemia. Absolutely devastated me. Hey up from Sri Lanka, says Sureem Anna. Your name sounds pretty foreign, but I can't believe you're bloody in Sri Lanka. No, I don't hate Willini. We battled. We went toe-to-toe. I beat him into submission. He proclaimed me a king of the north. We're mates now. People still going on about packets of crisps. My D-Hole series, yeah. I just haven't had the time to upload onto my commentary channel, to be honest with you. I've got so many ideas and D-Holes that I want to go on to. To be honest with you, it takes a lot of time to do a commentary channel videos. You've got to edit it and stuff. What I might do is bring in a video on my Callum's Corner, my spasmoid of the week. Yeah. I'm thinking of doing a few regular videos. I've been enjoying my Perfect Crime. That's going to be a series now. I think we'll have a weekly video on Spasmoid of the Week. And maybe a little series called Callum Rants, where I'm ranting about things that are annoying me in the news, in the world. Let me know your ideas on that. I don't know whether it's interesting or not. Yet more self-defense videos. I'm going to do one on defending yourself against smaller opponents. I am 35 years old. Whoever asked that, it's already bloody moved. Have I hit puberty yet? What do you reckon, Connor? Look at me. I've got bloody facial hair popping out. I shaved this morning. Of course I've hit puberty. No one said fresh trim to me today, which I'm disappointed about. I shaved my head specially for my video earlier. Nothing. Not even acknowledged. What's the best packet of crisps? Pickled onion Monster Munch, to be consumed with Ribena. And then as a dessert afterwards, you want those rainbow rice, those little colourful little bits of puffed up rice that are sweet and lovely. What else is going on? Yeah, I am going to do a corner tour. This summer, I'm going to be incredibly active. I've realised a lot of my fans are people who are still at school and stuff, so I haven't done the tour yet. But over this summer, the summer holidays, I'm going to be constantly out and about all across the country. I'm going to be properly touring. There's going to be loads of meetups. It's going to be, well, hopefully it will be all right. I can't say good because my content's never good, but hopefully it will be acceptable. What's my favourite colour? Blue. Gwyn Bell is Peng. There you go, I've said it. Now bloody subscribe. Every subscriber counts on this march towards 100,000. I think that's why I've got excited about it, because I don't feel like it's just my corner now. It's all of your guys as well. So it's not just me who's marching to 100k. It's all of us together. All of you are in the corner. Or my favourite TV show. Well, obviously at the moment, I love Game of Thrones. But my favourite all-time TV show would either be Breaking Bad or The Sopranos. Both of them are absolutely brilliant. Shoreham by Sea. Yeah, I could come there. I've been there before. Been to the beach there. Just reading. Someone's telling me I need to make my perfect crime ideas more extravagant. That's almost like a challenge to me. So yes, I will do that. Right, I've been streaming for a while now. I think it's probably time to wrap this up, isn't it? Yeah, look, nearly 40 minutes of streaming. Thoughts on gay people? I've got no thoughts at all, to be honest with you. They're just normal people who like someone of the same sex. No problems in my mind. And no, I'm not gay. If I buy a car, I'm a sellout. Okay, I don't really understand that. What alcohol do I drink, says Billy Thomas. I rarely drink nowadays, but I do like a good cider, a proper scrumpy. Yes, I'm coming to Insomnia, I-61 this year. Yes, I'm going to be there. And yes, my network are going to organise a little meet and greet for me to do, hopefully. So, yeah, get yourself to I-61. Be great. Right, one last message before I go. One last message I'm going to read. One last comment. Make it a good one. Make it a good one. Someone's offered me £100 to stay on another 29 minutes. I don't believe that you would actually pay that. Jay Cartwright, do I like the in-betweeners? Yes, I bloody do. It makes me crease up. When did I last have a Belgian bun? Probably about 2 weeks ago. I haven't really had many cakey cakes since I've been on my diet, which is going well. Thank you very much. Right, Tegan Godsen, I'm going to say hi for you to Sunny Payne. There you go. Oh, it's moving too fast. It's moving too fast. Right, I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for anyone who's watched. I am massively, massively appreciative of that. Thank you if you subscribe. And just, yeah, thank you for being awesome. And we will stream again soon if you want.